Good day, everyone. This is Rich with Ticketsto.org, and today we are going to look at Vivid Seats and break down a purchase potentially and see how they rank amongst the biggest ticket providers out there. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. I recently did a review of TickPick.com, which is a site I never used before, and it's got some decent views on YouTube. Nothing crazy, but people are definitely looking for some information. So I decided to do one for Vivid Seats. And I've used Vivid Seats for a couple of times, and I haven't used them in a while just because I haven't really gone to many events lately. And I've used other sources as well. So I am an affiliate with Vivid Seats, so I want to make sure that's clear. So if you were to use the links in the description or anywhere else on my site, there will be a commission provided to me. The reason why I work with Vivid Seats is because I like them, and they do offer tickets for many events across the United States and Canada. Would I use them for my tickets going forward? Of course. So I want to share a video of how the process goes, potentially make a purchase if necessary. I'm going to go with a cheap ticket. Took me 5 minutes to find some really cheap tickets, and if I have to sacrifice $20 like I did with TickPick, I'll sacrifice $20. Actually, I didn't only think I sacrificed that much. I'm still not an affiliate with TickPick. Just want to let you know that. So that's serious unbiased review. And this is unbiased review as well. Just because an affiliate doesn't mean I'm trying to push the products. I'm just creating this video to put all the sites out there. I know there's a lot of things going on in the ticket industry, and this is just one other video to add to your arsenal when selecting tickets. And there's a lot of here. Vivid has been around, I don't know, maybe 2000, 2001. I'm not exactly sure their date, but I'll show you my account. Try to avoid any information that's connected to me just for hacking and personal reasons. But here's my order history. I don't have any active orders, but my past orders, you can see I purchased in 2016 and 2015, actually, both Caps games. These were like Thanksgiving games here, and this one was in Pittsburgh. 2 tickets. I got my tickets. I got in the door, no problem. Both games. This one I went with my son and my father, and this one I went with my son. And again, I haven't ordered since. So for this particular video, we're going to do a baseball game because those are relatively cheap. Concerts and everything else is not. So let's get into that and see what we can find. But it's a simple profile. Once again, just real quick. Once you're in there, you can list your tickets as well, and then you can check your profile, and profiles like your name and email and everything else. So let's continue, and I will start with the ticket ordering. So when I was looking around, it made it kind of easy just going to baseball every year. If I'm going to do a video like this, I start with baseball. The funny thing is the video in TickPick was for basketball, and it's for the Minnesota Timberwolves, who made it to the Western Conference Championship. Lost, obviously, but those tickets were super cheap back then, and to see them make that run in the NBA was pretty cool. So anyway, I looked at the standings. I don't follow baseball very much, but St. Louis Cardinals are not very good, was what I noticed. And there's a game on the 17th, I believe. Oh, June 27th, it was what it was. And there's probably more than just this, but this is what I found. So they list the tickets. Here's your screen. Just like normal ticket sites do, they really have nice stadiums, not so much in concerts, but in concerts too. But what I noticed, the baseball and basketball and football, these are really nicely laid out seating maps. Really breaks it down. You can zoom in, select. If it's not highlighted, it doesn't have tickets, but for the most part, they all have tickets. Like this one doesn't have a ticket. But from 39, it shows you from the lowest price. So once I scroll in or scroll out, doesn't matter. I can move it around. And you can look at different sections. So if you've been there before, let's say at Busch Stadium, you can say I want the dugout box. And you can just notice how everything lights up as I scroll down through each one. And of course, like diamond box is going to be pretty expensive, I'm assuming. Well, not too bad. Maybe I got that wrong. But there's some really cheap tickets behind the home plate, which is very uncommon. I guess this is the first level, but if you get in the lower home plate areas, no matter what game you're going to go to, these are going to be the most expensive tickets because these are the most fun way to watch a game is how I feel like. So I'm going to clear selections. And the goal of this is just to show you how much tickets are going to cost at the end of the day and a couple things to look at. So what I did notice compared to TickPick was they don't have all-in fees at the beginning. And compared to SeatGeek and stuff like that, I'm not seeing a location for you to select where you can put in I want to see the fees as I'm purchasing tickets. Like, you only going to see that at the end. So what the price we see now, unfortunately, is going to be the price we're going to see now. And then at the checkout, it's going to be totally different. So let's just see what the fees get added. And a couple things I noticed. This is nice. Any type, great deal. It's sort of like the deal score that SeatGeek does. The instant delivery. Usually when you select this, a lot of tickets do go away. It depends on what event you're going to see. So right now it's not, but like certain concerts and things like that, any sporting event might show more, but non-sporting events, we say instant delivery, a lot of tickets will disappear. So don't depend on instant delivery for your tickets. Even though you want your tickets immediately after purchase, it just doesn't work that way in this business. Sometimes you won't get your tickets for 24 to 48 hours before your event. So keep that in mind when going forward. So the big thing is super sellers. If you can find a super seller, and a lot of people that are super sellers are obviously people that sell a lot of tickets. And when they become a super seller and they get a check mark, it's more of a trusted name in the business. And they obviously are a broker of some sort that sells tickets, and they have a really good percentage of tickets that get sold and get delivered on time and things like that. So not necessarily mean that the people without that symbol aren't going to give you your tickets. It's most likely the case they will, so don't worry about that. It's just there's a little bit more trust factor in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select these two tickets in the bleachers. You can see them way out here. These are pretty trashy seats. By the bullpen, it's kind of neat, I guess, if you're interested in that type of thing. And what I'll do is I'll select that. That's a super seller. I can go to checkout. You can see all the information. It's mobile delivery or mobile transfer. When you get your tickets ready, we'll send the ticket transfer offer to your email. So it goes to your email, and then you can put it in your wallet or whatnot for your phone, because it's going to be a mobile ticket. So let's continue and hit the checkout button here. It's 2 tickets, $5 each. I'm already logged in. So it's usually, if you don't have an account, you'll have to create an account and go through that whole process. In my case, I just wanted to skip that whole process so we didn't have to, go through it. It says, please note that you'll need your iOS or Android mobile device to gain entry to the event, which is a lot of the cases these days. You can select a mobile ticket, what it means, preferred seller, long-standing partners with Vivid Seats. They've earned preferred seller status because of their industry experience and because they continue to provide Vivid Seats exceptional inventory and service. So they give them a little props. My email is in here where it's going to get delivered to. You won't be able to see it because I'm going to have it. Well, you're seeing it crossed off or blurred out. So I'll go to continue to building. It says how I receive my tickets. You can select this, and it's just going to open up another page. It says it's going to come by, email and then through mobile transfer. I can get on live chat. I can call if I need assistance, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm going to continue to billing. So remember, it was $5 each. No fees yet. And if we continue to bill, I'm going to select a credit card. I'm going to put in my information here now. Again, this is all going to be blurred out so you don't see it. Let me say continue. So down here it says continue to payment, right? I'm going to say continue to payment. My information is in there. And then, so actually I'm not going to make the purchase right now. It's just going to be a lot easier if I don't. It gives you 8 minutes, 9 minutes to make sure you grab these tickets. So if you have a high flying event, it will go away if you don't purchase it immediately. So 10 minutes is plenty of time to put your credit card information in. None of my information will be on this page, so I can go through a little bit more. You get the event ticket protection. You get these little things which will cost you a little bucks. So $7 a person on a $5 ticket. It's probably not big, but if you're going for a $300 ticket, $7 a ticket, it'll be a little bit more, but it might be worth it. Like there's a certain thing that goes against you, it's like, it's insurance. Do people get it? Yeah, they get it. Nothing crazy here, but they do get it. So the fees here, because everything else is pretty much straightforward, $5 each. Ticket is $5 each. Service total $138 times 2, and electronic transfer is $250 times 2. So it's $17.76, which is, like I said, around $20, and it might be $20 after tax. It's going to get up there with taxes. So in this, and if you have a gift card or a promo code, which I do not, I wish I can provide you guys with one. I do have one for SeatGeek. So if you ever need one for SeatGeek, you can check out Ticketsto.org. I have that on the SeatGeek page. It's just an easy promo code to save you like 10 or $20 on your ticket purchase. So ticket total, again, 5 by 2, 138 by 2, 250 by 2. So if this was a $50 ticket, you can also expect higher service fees, higher electronic transfers fees. Probably not as much on the electronic transfer fee, but I could see it going up to $5 a ticket. But that pretty much, it's just the standard these days. So for me to put in to see fees as I'm checking out, I can't do that on Vivid. And that's my one negative that I find with Vivid. I wish I can just put the fees in and know what I'm expecting to pay. I know when you're looking at $100 tickets, you're like, oh, I can get in for $100 a ticket. And then you go to the fees, it's like $130. You're like, but if I could see $130, then I know what I'm expecting and not get that little slap in the face at the end. And that's the industry, and the industry is changing. And I think Vivid will be on board with that pretty soon. But that's not, you're going to pay the fees. Just like I said in TickPick, TickPick has fees included already. It's not like you're getting no fees. It's just they're already included. So the base price per ticket is going to be very similar to this at the end of the $17.76 at the end of the day. So keep that in mind. Vivid Seats has helped me a couple times. Definitely know a lot of people that have used them and haven't had issues. Now, of course, any business you're in, you're going to have potential of a fallout of some kind that doesn't work for a certain event. Maybe the seller had an issue or something like that. So it's unfortunate, and the whole goal of these ticket sites is to provide you with end-to-end service, and they're going to do the best they can. I haven't had an issue with Vivid. Again, I only went to 2 events through my account. I have gone to other events with other people's phones or whatnot through Vivid. So we haven't had issues yet. I would say you should use them. And if you want, you can use the links in the description below to provide some help for the channel. And we'll continue on with another ticket review in the future. But this is a deep look at Vivid Seats and what you can expect to pay in fees. I don't think the percentages are always going to be like this, but just keep that in mind when you're making your purchase, that you're going to have fees added at checkout. I just made it a lot easier because I was logged in and things like that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate that. Like the video, share the video, and comment. And again, this is Rich, and you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.